Hey, peep gang. So I'm just leaving work, right? You know, regular. Just got another 12 out the way. The usual, we grinding. But I ain't even hop on here to talk about the grind today, for real. I was just at work on break pondering, right? Just thinking about life, right? In deep thought, for real. And I don't know what made me think about time and how the times have changed and are changing, right? But when I started thinking about times changing and, you know, us living in a different and new day, it took me back to the pandemic time, right? The pandemic was history, something none of us have never seen. Something, you know, the COVID that came, like, it was unheard of, right? But that was like 5 years ago when life was, you know, different. A lot of people lost out on businesses. You know, you had some people reap benefits from the pandemic, but it was just a time, right? It was a time. But when I think about the fact that that was 5 whole years ago, and you hear people may mention it, or, you know, if the subject comes up, people chime in on it, but it's history now, right? 5 years ago, I think pandemic was like 2019, 2020, something like that, around that time, right? And it just made me think of, like, where did 5 to 6 years go that fast? Like, in 5 to 6 years, have I upgraded my life? Have I developed my mental? Have I upgraded? Have I evolved in those 5 or 6 years? Those are questions I'm asking myself. But at the same time, the fact that 5, 6 years has went by so fast, it's making me think, like, damn, like, time ain't on our side. Like, life really does come at you fast. And due to the fact that life come at you fast, I don't think people realize it until it's too late. You know how you have the people who, they reminisce on what they used to do or who they used to be, right? It's because those type of people are so busy living in real time, caught up in reality, in the moment, to where they don't realize what's going on, how fast time is passing them by, unless they just have a sit down and deep thought and all, or they're just having, like, memory lane memories with their friends or, you know, siblings or whatnot, and they just like, damn, bro, you remember back in high school? And then when you look back, you was in high school 15, 20 years ago, right? And you like, wait, 15 or 20 years gone. But by the time the 15, 20 years gone, you 45, 50, 55, 60, and all you've done your whole life was parlay, you know, in the extras with nothing to show for it. Just saying that to say this. One of the biggest mistakes we make as humans is thinking we have time. Believe that.